What's up, YouTube? Chris here from Chrissy's Fishies. I want to go over something with you that's pretty controversial and just tell you, you do not need to cycle your fish tank. I know a lot of people, I don't know, they just, you plan on cycling a fish tank, put your substrate in, put the water in, maybe a few plants, kick the filter on, and I hear people run these things for months. I literally put my substrate in, a little dirt, a little sand. I started off with just, I don't know, this aluminum plant here, a couple of taller ones here in the back, and these little guys were here in the front. And put the water in. The only thing I did was I waited a day because it was late in the evening when I finished. Went to my local pet store. I did pick up like 15 feeder fish, the red-nosed minnows. Dumped them in here, as well as my, there's a little guy right there, my little neon tetra, and a couple of the black mollies. And so far I've only lost one, but I've had the tank up now for about 4 months. And I don't know, a lot of people might disagree and say that you have to have your tank cycle, make sure that the ammonia levels are fine, the nitrites and nitrates are where they're supposed to be. But I think if you just stock it with some plants, throw your filter on there, throw some cheap fish maybe right away, get the thing going, it'll turn out just fine. Every other week add 2 or 3 more plants, and until you have my tank is basically self-sustaining. The only thing I do, you can kind of tell here, my water level is, I don't know, every like 2 weeks it drops like an inch. I just add water to it. Now, my water's not terrible here, it's a little hard. You can almost smell a little bit of chlorine. So, I do, when I add it, I do sometimes add, I don't know if I got it sitting right here. My son was probably playing with it, but the tap water conditioner is down here somewhere. But anyway, I do a little bit of that. The only other thing I do, API CO2 booster. Boost some of my plants. And that's pretty much it. You do not need to cycle your tank. I got some red root floaters cover the top of my tank. I pulled some out and stuck it in a couple different little containers here to see if it'll spread and kind of fill out the containers. And I'm giving this stuff away to 2 of my people that said they wanted some in one of my last videos. Anyway, hey, there's my little pleco. It's hiding back there on the log. There you go. Daddy guppy there. You can see I got some snails attached to the glass there. There's quite a bit of snails in here, but I don't know. I don't always see them just sitting around like dozens of them. I've seen some videos where people have dozens, and I don't know if that's just too much food, too much light. But I haven't even cleaned the surface of my glass in like 3 or 4 weeks. Let me do a little side video of this. This is usually when you can tell that it's a little dirty. It's more yellow on camera than it is in person. Anyway, guys, throw some live plants in there. Don't need to cycle it. Appreciate it if you give me a like. Appreciate it more if you subscribe. And you got any questions, maybe even advice, I'm free to take some advice. I'm still having problems with this guy. I think I need a new, I'm gonna redo this and make my little hole here smaller. It's just it keeps pouring out of the bottom and it's not doing exactly what I want it to do. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Appreciate my subscribers. See ya.